A druid. Dude, this is so fucking loud, bro. Holy shit. Alright, I gotta pee really quick. Solo leveling, but I don't know if I... Trying to think what the best method... I need to put the headphones on, apparently. Can't level as resto, right? TBC Druid PvP build. Can I level up as a resto druid? Or would it be very inefficient? Best PvP talent builds for Restoration Druid healing in the Burning Crusade Classic. Tree of Life Resto Druid healing talent build. Hybro Resto Druid healing talent build. What's hybrid? What's the difference? Looks the same to me. PvP Resto Kin Druid healing. Oh, you're pretty much a boomy. TBC best TBC Druid leveling build. Best leveling spec. Leveling as a Restoration Druid. Groups. This is a dungeon group or leveling group where you are healing a party member who will tank and DPS for you. Healing party members who will tank it. Much better time of it if you don't try to go it alone. You're a great partner for pet class. For pet class, as long as you have keep an eye on the pet's health. Not heal bot. Best leveling talent build for druids in Burning Crusade Classic. For the most flexibility, choose Feral and swap between DPS Cat for open world leveling and Tank Bear for dungeon grinding. Balance is also a great choice for those who want to sizzle their enemies from a distance. Restoration is really only viable leveling spec if you plan on spending nearly all of your leveling time in dungeons or grouped with other players, but a link has been provided here. Rippin' Hots. Also doubles as a tank and as a main spec. Classic Feral Druid, tank leveling guide 1 through 70, and best leveling talent builds. Feral Druids are a hybrid spec that excels equally well at tanking in bear form and dealing damage in cat form. This guide will focus on leveling tips for bear druids specifically, with a sister guide focusing on leveling as a cat. In practice, you will be performing both roles throughout the leveling process. Cat form is ideal for solo questing and open world farming, while tanking in dire bear form is optimal in dungeon setting. Bear druids achieve their peak leveling performance when tanking in 5-man dungeon groups, as many druid players will level all the way to 70 exclusively in dungeons. Druid tanks bring a number of helpful utility tools to a dungeon group: the Gift of the Wild buff, Innervate for healers, and caster DPS. The only combat resurrection spell in Classic WoW, Rebirth. In TBC specifically, the dungeon leveling performance for Bear is boosted quite a bit via the introduction of Mangle talent. Which provides the druid with a tool for generating immediate snap threat on a kill target without needing to wait for the slow 2.5 swing timer of Maul. On top of this, druids have multiple tools for pulling mobs from range, and finally have a workable AoE threat generation via the new version of Swipe. The key talents to pick for optimizing your leveling performance are Ferocity, Feral Instincts, Ferocity. Reduce the cost of Maul Swipe. Feral Instinct increases the threat caused in bear and dire bear form by 15% and reduces the chance enemies have to detect you while prowling. Fairy Fire Feral, Feral Charge, and of course Mangle. My buddy for Feral Druid tank in Burning Crusade. When playing a tank role, Feral Druids exclusively level up in 5-man dungeons as cat form is substantially more efficient for questing and killing mobs in the open world. Bears deal a lot less damage than cats, which makes sense since they will fill a tank rather than DPS role, and also attack very slowly, both of which are poor fits for solo content. The only situation in which dire bear form can be very useful in open world is when attempting to solo group quests by killing elite mobs on your own. In these scenarios, their very high armor of bear tanks can allow you to outlast these hard-hitting mobs while slowly chipping away at their health pool. In dungeons, on the other hand, feral tanks will be very high demand, especially at the start of TBC, since a sizable fraction of the classic player base will be leveling in dungeons, and tanks are the hardest role to fill in a dungeon group. Unfortunately, bears struggle to hold threat in high-level dungeons because Swipe and Demoralizing Roar are the only bear abilities that affect multiple targets at once. Mobs in 5-man dungeons are typically pulled in large packs that are damaged together using Area of Effect and Cleave abilities, so bears have a mediocre performance in these scenarios. In contrast, Protection Paladin tanks are the undisputed kings of dungeon tanking due to their wide variety of AoE abilities and scaling of their... Oh, you know what? I could make a Paladin, actually. TBC leveling tier list. What is your TBC classic leveling tier list from 1 to 60? Druid, Warlock, Demo, Paladin.
Story that is given first love and confirmation of desire.
With the Burning Crusade came the release of Arena, and still to this day, Arena remains to be the most popular and competitive form of PvP in World of Warcraft. But if you're new to Arena, or even PvP in general, it can be a very daunting experience. Well, we're here to help. As in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the easiest to hardest classes for TBC Arena at an entry level, ranking them and sharing our educated opinions in the hope to make your life a little easier. First though, let's establish a criteria for what makes a class easy. First and foremost, the spec must be very easy to pick up and play, so have a very low skill floor. You can pick it up, grasp the basics, and jump straight into Arena and do relatively well. Next, the class must be naturally strong. So plain and simple, if it just isn't good inside of Arena or PvP in general, you'll find your life a lot harder than if you're playing a much stronger class. And finally, for our ranking system, we'll be placing classes into 3 brackets: easy, moderate, and hard. Before we jump into the video, it's time for our question of the day, and that is, jump into the video. Kicking straight off with our easy tier, in which our first edition is going to be Warrior. And yes, before you jump into the comments going, OMG, no, Warrior is so hard. Granted, yes, it does have a moderately high skill ceiling with abilities like Intervene, but Warrior as a whole is not only one of the strongest classes in PvP, but also one of the easiest to just pick up and play. Exactly what this tier list is all about. If you play Warrior, even if not at the highest level, you'll still be able to do very well. Warrior in TBC follows the exact archetype you would expect from the Warrior class in any standard MMO. You're naturally very durable due to armor values mattering a lot in TBC, and a Warrior in their full plate combined with the ability to put on a shield and go into defensive stance makes for a very simple defensive play. You have basically 0 defensive cooldowns to worry about. You can disarm a melee or spell reflect a caster's cast, but that's about it. You've also probably heard about stance dancing in some form. Well, don't worry about that. Stance dancing just refers to swapping between different stances, something you need to do in order to use certain abilities. For example, you'll need to be in defensive stance to disarm, but in berserker stance to intercept. Well, this is all for the most part done with macros. You macro your stances into your abilities and you're good to go. Then for your damage, it's again very simplistic. As Arms is the hands down go-to spec, you get Mortal Strike, which becomes your main source of damage, combined with your standard melee swings. Oh, and Mace Stun. You can't forget Mace Stun. The hardest thing about Warrior, though, will be managing your rage. Not your rage in-game, but your real rage in real life when you're facing either mages or druids. Warrior only has intercept in order to gap close, which has a 30-second cooldown. So basically, you're like a very tanky juggernaut. You pick a target, run at them, and if you're able to connect to them, you'll be chunking their health substantially with every single swing. Joining Warriors inside of our easy tier is going to be Rogues, primarily the dominant specialization of subtlety. Again, yes, we've all seen and know how a well-played rogue can dominate games, making super flashy plays like sapping vanishes or gouging mages blanks. But honestly, take away all the flashy plays and Rogue is a very simple class to pick up, despite your more than likely predetermined opinions. Part of what makes Rogues so easy is that Rogues are the king of melee in TBC Arena. Your rotation consists of auto attacks and hemorrhage, spending combo points on either expose armor, slice and dice to buff your melee swings, or finishing targets off with eviscerate. You have the ability to lock down and kill a target with kidney shot or cheap shot, which don't share diminishing returns in TBC. Instant crowd control from Sap, Blind, and Gouge. Not to mention, you have a ton of defensives. Cloak of Shadows against casters, Evasion against melee damage dealers, and Vanish to just escape everybody. Oh, and even Cheat Death allowing you a second life. Then you can even reset the cooldown of your Evasion and Vanish with Preparation, alongside your mobility from Sprint. Then to further add to your mobility arsenal, one of the new additions in TBC is Shadow Step, giving rogues a way to quickly reach their target. Essentially, your kit has everything: mobility, crowd control, high damage, lockdown, and even strong defensives. So despite its undeniably very high skill ceiling, Rogue still is one of the best entry classes thanks to its very low skill floor, meaning you'll be able to grasp the basics very fast and then aim to improve as you learn more and more about the game. Alright guys, that's it for our easy tier. Two very surprising classes if you're coming from a retail background, but unreliably, Rogue is just so strong winning games becomes easy regardless of your level of skill. Up next, we have our moderate tier. These classes all have a little bit more depth to them and need to be played to a higher level in order to be successful with. Our first class just barely made it out of our easy tier, the Warlock. More specifically, Siphon Life, Soul Link, commonly referred to as SLSL. Warlock in the Burning Crusade is fairly simple. You manage your damage over time effects, which other than Immolate are all instant. You use Shadow Bolt for Nightfall procs, or casted Searing Pains, or even drain life in order to create some single target pressure. Other than that, you're just an incredibly durable caster, especially when compared to most other casters, as you don't really have to worry too much about kiting thanks to the combination of Soul Link and Fell Armor. Mana is also a non-issue thanks to Life Tap, so like most other casters, or even some melee, you won't have to focus on mana management, something which can often be the deciding factor in games. So you've got high instant damage, you're very durable, and even bring some good crowd control with Fear, Blanket Spell Lock, and Mortal Coil, especially when combined with a Restoration Druid in either 2v2 or 3v3. The difficulty with Warlock revolves around your pet management. You're going to be needing to track not only your own crowd control, but also your teammates, as well as important enemy buffs, on top of also micromanaging your pet. Without doing this, Warlock loses a lot of why it's so strong, and this whole extra dimension of added utility makes it a lot harder for newer players to pick up. But then on the other hand, why we had a hard time with Warlock is that even without doing this, or doing it poorly, you're still a Warlock. Hands down, alongside Mage, the best caster in TBC. So even despite their moderate level of difficulty, they are without a doubt the best caster to pick up if you're looking to venture into Arena. Joining Warlocks next up in our moderate tier is going to be Mage. The most dominant Mage spec is without a doubt Frost, although we may see some Palm Pyro shenanigans early on, where Warlock for the but even then, once you've mastered kiting enemies with Blink combined with your Novas and our first healer, Priests. Priests have two viable specs in TBC, Shadow, DPS Hybrid, and Disc, the primary healing spec. First, let's talk about Disc. Disciplined Priests are your standard offensive-based healer, being the only healer that can both dispel and purge magic effects. Compared to other healers, you also offer a lot of damage from your Mind Blast and Shadow Word Death. In terms of actual healing output, for the most part, it's all instant and reactive, which makes Priest relatively easy. You've got Prayer of Mending, Power Word Shield, and Renew, which can buy you a lot of time to cast Flash Heal or Greater Heal if you need to. But where the difficulty in Priest lies is knowing when and how to play aggressive. Sitting back and healing isn't how the Priest plays, so you're going to be needing to keep your team out of crowd control, assisting with damage or mana burn, and even looking to crowd control with Psychic Scream or Mind Control. And then, when doing so, you'll also have to be taking your mana into consideration. Why Priest is so low in our difficulty, despite having to learn where and when to play aggressive, is the fact that they are just absurdly strong. Healing in TBC is very much a two-horse race, and Priest is the easiest of the two contenders. So if you want a good starting healer, it's definitely going to be the Priest. Then for Shadow Priests, again, it's basically the same thing, where Disc is a damage/healer hybrid that focuses primarily on the healing aspect. Both specs share all the same abilities in terms of healing and utility. Shadow instead focuses on the damage portion of the class. Rotation-wise, in order to deal your damage as a Shadow Priest, it's pretty simple. The same with pretty much all specs. But the difficulty again comes attached to the whole hybrid playstyle. You'll have to be ready to dispel your healer or DPS from crowd control, purge important buffs, set up good kill attempts with your Silence and Psychic Scream, keep your damage over time effects up, and even knowing when to help with Burst. The hardest part of Shadow, though, is your mana management. Keeping dots up, dispelling, and even bursting all cost a lot of mana, and you can Our final class making it into the upper end of our moderate tier is going to be Shaman. Shaman as a whole in TBC isn't too strong. Although all three specs, so Enhancement, Restoration, and Elemental, can be played, they're all not really what you would consider meta. One thing all three specs have in common is that they heavily revolve around supporting their teams. You're going to have to be managing your totems, so having grounding down for important casts, putting Tremor down in good places for fears, and making sure to have the correct totem down for different circumstances, be it offensively or defensively. You're also going to have to be very good at keeping track of enemy casts and shutting them down. All three Shaman specs have Earth Shock, the lowest cooldown interrupt in the game. The difficulty in Shaman as a whole is greatly attributed to its strength, or, as we mentioned, all three specs of Shaman are not considered to be meta. But each spec of Shaman comes with its own challenges. Restoration, for instance, has very limited instant healing output. In fact, the same problems, but it comes from your shocks. Focusing on shutting them down with one of the top tier melee, so the strongest and easiest healer to pick up at entry reasons. It could be down to their strength and how hard it is to be successful, or just the depth of skill required in order to perform at a basic level. First of which is primarily for the latter reason, Paladin. Paladins can play both Retribution and Holy, but much like Shaman, both are extremely weak in the meta. Let's start with Retribution. Ret is much like Enhancement in the fact that it kind of takes a support-based melee approach. You've got the ability to dispel magic effects on your teammates, so keeping your healer, your DPS, or even yourself out of crowd control becomes one of your main roles. On top of that, you've still got all of the standard blessings, so Sacrifice, Freedom, and Protection, giving you a lot of cooldowns to manage for both yourself and your teammates. On top of all this utility, the damage rotation from a Ret is not something you can just easily pick up and takes lots of practice. This is due to most of your damage coming from what is called seal twisting. To prevent going too in-depth here, seal twisting is the process of tracking your auto attacks with swapping seals. Without doing this, your damage is pretty irrelevant, but having all of this utility and a very challenging damage rotation to master isn't the only complexity of the Ret. You're going to have to combine it at opportune times with your Hammer of Justice and Repentance, so there is even more setup involved. Plain and simple, if you expect to pick up a Ret for the first time, go into Arena and do well, you're going to have a very big shock. Talking of shocks, Holy Paladin is one of the hardest healers to do well also, predominantly because they're just very weak. You're going to have to spend all your time, and that's because it is, well, at least for the first few weeks, our hardest tier. We've got a class often considered by many very easy, Hunters, and that's because it is, well, at least for the first few weeks when Beast Mastery is viable. Low resilience levels means Hunter can easily burst people down with their pet while being immune to all crowd control. But let's talk long term here. After the first couple weeks when Hunters are swapping to either MM or sometimes Survival, the class becomes the most challenging DPS. The main reason for this is something called a dead zone. Vanilla players will be very familiar with this, but essentially what this is that if a player is within 5 yards of you, you're unable to use any ranged attacks. What makes this worse is that Hunter hasn't got an easy way to build distance outside of Entrapment or Scattershot, so once somebody is on you, you've got very limited options. Then, to make matters worse, in order to both use your auto attacks and aimed shot, you're going to have to be stationary. Not to mention, there is no such thing as trap launch. Every trap you place is melee range. So in order to land any crowd control, it's going to have to be done by getting on top of the target. So in order to be successful, you're going to have to find the perfect balance between kiting, surviving, dealing damage, and also securing crowd control. And God forbid if players just hug pillars, then your life turns into a nightmare. Then, last but not least, we've got arguably the strongest healer in the game, or, well, at least joint with Priest, Druids. In PvP, Druids are, for the most part, forced into playing one spec, Restoration. Balance and Feral, sadly, just do not have a place, so we're not going to spend too much time on them. Balance's nearest rendition is a cross between Restoration and Balance. You'll be healing for the most part, but also assisting with some damage. A full balanced Druid caster, though, is very lackluster in Arena. And then for Feral, it's almost like a flex spec between a DPS, healer, and almost a tank, but just lack any real pressure while also having huge mana issues. Okay, then, so why have we ranked Druid, or more specifically Restoration, as the hardest class in PvP despite its very obvious strength? All of your healing is instant and comes from Life Blooms, Rejuvenation, and Swift Mend. So you can just look to spam instant heals and keep yourself or your team alive and do relatively decent at a beginner level. But that's not what Druids is about. Druid at its core has a ton of depth. You're going to be required to keep your team aggressive, reduce damage with crowd control, set up kill, kite enemies around, and just in general control the pace of the game. all while still keeping your team alive. The kit just has everything. Cyclone brings a way to crowd control healers, prevent heals on low targets, or even as a way to keep your team alive. Entangling roots can also be used the same way, either to help your team connect or to reduce damage. And you've got all these forms, so you can lock down a target with Pounce or Maim inside cat form. Jump into Bear and be more durable with Frenzied Regeneration, and use your Feral Charge to root targets or interrupt casts. Travel form to gain some increased movement speed and kite enemies. Having all of these tools that you're expected to use in Arena can just be very daunting, and thus makes Druid one of the hardest classes for any player looking to enter PvP. Alright then guys, that's going to be the conclusion of our easiest to hardest classes for entry-level Arena PvP. On screen now, you'll see a quick recap of our finalized rankings. Remember though, this is just our opinion, so let us know what you think in the comments, and if you'd like to see another easy to hard tier list, but with more focus on experienced players. But for now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Black psoriasis, the tightness, stinging, the pain.
With Tremfya, adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can uncover clear
1:70 world record solo, 72 hours 10 minutes. As a shaman? No fucking way.
Hey guys, Feast here with another video. As most of you know, I make leveling and goal making videos in this channel. So, about 16 minutes and 10 seconds. So how did I do it? What did I do? It's actually really simple and not that complicated. For my entire journey, I only used one talent build. One boosting talent build is all it took for me to boost myself from level 1 to 60. I'll leave a link to the talent build in the description if you want to check it out. Other than that, I used 3 dungeons and 1 raid. 4 individual instances with 4 pull techniques is all it took for me to hit level 60. And these pulls are also really easy. For example, I think I could have boosted myself from 1 to 60 naked if I wanted to. Would have definitely taken longer though. But you get the point. I also had 3 guildies who tagged along for the journey from 8 to 50. Big thanks to them for the insane time commitment. So if you guys plan on leveling an alt from 1 to 60, use these 4 dungeons. These are all you will need to get yourself to 60. Alright, let's get to it. For level 1 to 8, I used the level 1 to 8 boost strategy. Nothing too complicated. What you do here is tag the mobs, have a hunter or warlock pet kill the mob for you. It'll make you receive the full experience. Using this strategy, I hit level 8 in the 25-minute mark. Pretty amazing. I'll leave a link to this and all the other guides in the description if you want to check them out. Because I used this strategy, I didn't need to do a single quest because doing quests would actually slow you down in this process. Because the XP per hour you get using this strategy is like dungeon level. Right now I have 22k XP per hour and I'm level 4 or 5 or something. Now since I can enter Ragefire Chasm at level 8, I'm gonna stop at level 8. But if you're in Alliance, stop at level 10 because that's the level you need to enter Dead Mines. This is actually also a good goal making strategy for hunters or warlocks. Because the time it takes to naturally level from level 1 to 8 or 10 is about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. But with this strategy, you can shave off 1 whole hour from that process. So you may be able to charge one person about 50 to 100 gold for 25 minutes of your time. That's good money. For level 8 to 20, I used the 1 pull Ragefire Chasm technique. This dungeon is really easy and convenient because it is in Orgrimmar and you have to bring the entire dungeon pull right in front of the entrance to finish the pull anyway. So that way, anyone you're boosting doesn't have to follow you on the duration of the pull. The XP you gain from one of these pulls at lower levels is actually insane. You get almost half a level or more from 1 pull. which means after 5 pulls, it only took me 20 minutes, but I have already hit lockout. This enabled me to log out and save time on my slash blade. This was actually pretty boring since I had to wait 40 minutes before I could start again. I did this dungeon till I hit level 20. I could have gone to SFK, but I really didn't want to travel to another dungeon in the process. And it would be more or less the same thing anyway. And I only needed to hit level 20 because that's the minimum level you need to enter Scarlet Monastery. And by the time I hit level 20, I was at the 1 hour 35 minute mark.
You did good. Good answer.
After hitting level 20, I moved to SM, and this is where I planned on staying for 20 levels, from level 20 to level 40. It was also at this point
TBC solo quest leveling world record. TBC solo quest leveling world record. TBC best solo leveling class. Best class for solo leveling. DM Hunter class is OP, can solo any world content and instant world boss, top damage and raids after leveling. This, and I assume the Warlock. This, and I assume Warlock. Anything with a pet mix solo. Nature, Hunter and Warlock would definitely count as easiest. Hunter can definitely take quite a bit and gets decent movement buff at 20. Demon Warlocks would be second only because they don't get that movement speed buff. Mages might come in third. Teleportation to major cities is quite handy. Your Hearth. Blah, 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 blah. Warrior or Paladin warriors need a lot of downtime, restore health. Fight extremely slow. Sage, Rogue, Druid, and Priest are all fairly fun though. You won't be able to solo everything elites, but they're enjoyable, each of their own way. By best, you mean fastest? Then Hunter, Warlock, Druid. But you should not pick a class based on leveling. You should pick a class based on what you want to do at max level. True. True, 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 true. True. Shadowlands class heroes. Mythic plus DPS ranking. Windwalker, Frost Mage, Subtlety Rogue, Fury Warrior, Fire Mage, Arms Warrior, Marksmanship Hunter. I don't want to play Windwalker. I don't know what I want to play, man. I don't want to like remake shit. Balance arms for Heavy Demon Hunter Windwalker. I don't care about that though. Oh, meta, huh? Wait, what is this website? Oh, this is pretty fucking accurate. Core enhancement. Not legendary that DM hunters get. Stupid. Ugh. I like this website. This website's pretty fucking accurate. Actually. Pretty accurate, actually. Oh, that's doing better than Demon Hunter at the moment. PvP healer rankings. Restoration Shaman's win rate. I could just copy and paste all that, couldn't I? Huh, I could do that. What I want to do though? I don't know if that's what I want to do. Discipline. I'm saving this website. Good website. Druid Hunter. Probably just gonna do a fucking hunter, man. Most easiest dumb thing. DPS ranking. Just for like. Aha. Windwalker? Windwalker's broken, huh? Mistweaver for rating? Really? Subtlety? Max points is Windwalker though? I'm blown away that Havoc's done up there. Oh man, yeah. Hunter is not fun in fucking Battlegrounds. I forgot about that. And that's where I'm gonna live at. It's gonna be my home. Fuck. That's if I decide to do that. Or I could just literally boost another shaman. What I could do. Subtlety, Windwalker Monk, Fire Mage, Affliction. Restoration Shaman. Medium points, max points. Best healer in dungeons. Was having fun on it. Oh yeah, Elemental's like decently good too. What makes it good? Is it Earthquake? I'm assuming? Mm-hmm. Survival does better than BM? What? Tank rankings. Tank rankings. Guardian Druid? I need to play something that's good in twos. Fuck. I guess I play my hunter, man. Hunter it is, cause fuck the world. Best in slot guides. Best realms. Classic? Oh, it's got classic and TBC on here? Classic DPS rankings. A ret beats a frostmate? No fucking way. Oh, this is final. Okay, never mind. This is, yeah. DPS warrior, DPS rogue, fearless. Their rankings in classic. Holy priest, yeah. Common security alert. The fuck? The hell? So who is the best DPS in classic WoW? You me decide by yourself by looking at the chart above. But if you're looking for a maximum DPS numbers, the top 3 classes here should be a wise choice. Classic best in slot. Melee DPS, range DPS, healers. What? This is sick. Might do a rogue. Alright, let's go to TPS, TBC. It is Arcane Mage right now, that's right. Destro Warlock, Demonology Warlock, Affliction Warlock, Retribution Paladin? What? This is the current raid right now. TBC PvP class rankings. Rogue, Priest, Druid, Warrior, Mage, Warlock, Hunter. 3v3. Priest, Rogue, Druid. Mage, Warrior, Warlock. Shaman. Arena comp tier list. Popularity. Warrior Druid is becoming insanely popular. Median rating. Priest Rogue is the highest. Rogue Warlock right now? Over Warlock Druid? No way, dude. Okay. TBC best in slot. Demonology Warlock. All right. Hunter it is. Again. Human, really? Wonder why. Oh, that's 3v3. We don't care about that. 2v2. Work. Craven Stratagem Chest. Alright, so we're definitely going to be an orc. We're going to be a hunter. I don't like that green, actually. Can I get rid of this shit that's on your face? How do I get rid of this? that's definitely upright. Four is the best face. So pissed. Oh, I can have green hair? What? Alright, hold on a second. Green. Check my Twitch chat. I know it's a black screen right now. Oh wait, hold on. Am I not on the right shit? Oh, I'm not on the right shit. Hold on. This should auto switch over. Why is it not doing? Bro. That's so annoying. I don't have my Twitch chat open. Hold on. I thought I did. Loading. How do we want our eyes? Oh shit. Shit. Do we want to look like we're Frodo that got stabbed on the top of the mountain? And his eyes are that looks kind of cool. Ooh, blue eyes. Those look cool too. Greenage all around. I kind of like those. That looks dope. Hairstyle. Bald. Top knot. Yo, we can look like Blanca from Street Fighter. That looks dope. What is that? What is this haircut? What the fuck? It's like a shaman haircut, right? Razor. That shit looks gay. This is what happens when you throw a toaster in the tub with you. Long ponytail, mohawk, like a warrior haircut, spiked tail, braided, tied. It's like the typical. I think I'm gonna do this one. We don't want that hair color though. We want. We could go straight white. I think that looks weird, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Let's go. Eye color. We don't want that. We want that. Oh, if we're getting a beard, it's gonna be stubbed. I'm not even gonna see them anyways. I was just saying it's been a black screen for who knows how long. I know. I'm a bad streamer. Try chatting in chat. Chatting, not cheating, chat. Not cheating, chat. Chatty chat, chat. Oh, we gotta make a name. What should we call him? Ugh.
Test LOL.
There she is. What you doing up this late? When are you gonna come hang out with me? When are you gonna come see my new apartment? Over here ignoring me and shit all the time. What should we call my hunter, by the way? Let's name him. BMOP. Oh, someone has it. BMOP LOL. How about Hunt Tard LOL? Someone has that?
Technically it's 1037 where I am, for now.
Where are you at? You're not in Florida? You don't live in Florida anymore? DM Huntard LOL. Is this what we want to name him? BM Huntard LOL? Fuck it, let's do it. Isn't Valley of the Trials quicker, or is it not quicker?
I do live in Florida, just not there.
So where are you? Just not there. Wait. So you're in? Are you on the west coast of Florida? Did you move on the other side of the state? I'm confused. Oh, son of a bitch. I don't have any heirlooms or anything on this dude. No gold, no nothing.
Arizona.
What are you in Arizona for? Fuck. Leveling's gonna suck.
Valley of Trails is the normal orc zone, ain't it?
It is. I actually don't like Exile's Reach. We're gonna do Valley. I wonder if I could buy... a WoW token on this dude. And then... get my heirloom gear. I had to make a new WoW account because my other WoW account's banned for 9 days. This is just temporary.
The great cataclysm has shattered more than just the world. War Chief Thrall, arguably the most powerful living shaman, has left his people behind so that he might stop the cataclysm at its source. Yet, in his absence, the orc champion Garrosh Hellscream has become the Horde's new war chief. Though popular amongst the orcs for his victories against the Lich King, Garrosh's reckless leadership has begun to cause a rift between himself and the
What
other
did you
leaders
do?
of the Horde. With Durotar's
Oh, I called somebody a retard in the game.
Garrosh
Apparently you can't say the word retard. It's
need to
bannable.
survive, regardless
It's considered hate speech, supposedly, even though that's not a thing.
A dangerous
This world's a
new
joke.
era for the Horde has dawned, and it falls to brave orcs like you to uphold the will of the new
Oh, this
Horde
hut's new?
and assure the dominance of your people.
What the hell? I look fucking sick. So many fucking add-ons. Let's see here. Do I have to oh, my keybinds are all... What? Can I just copy? Hold on a second. I might have to log out completely now that I made my character. Let's see if this works. Let's try this. If this works, this will be sick. So, World of Warcraft. I know the screen's black. Bear with me. Open file location. Why are you in Arizona? You never answered that question. Retail, WTF, accounts. What the fuck is this? Is this my hold on a second. This is my new server. What the fuck? What the okay. Bone chewer. Snipe down. Tichondrius, DM Hunter, replace. All right, let's see if this worked. It hopefully did. See if this works. Oh, oh yeah. This is linked to my email. Keep forgetting about that. I'm really glad I didn't have to make a new email then. Upgrade. Oh, I have to pay for this. I'll also buy a fucking WoW token while I'm at it too. I have to type this shit in again. Give this company way too much of my money, man. They don't deserve it. Level 60 boost. I can go straight to 60? Do I want to do that right now? Where's the... How do you buy a thing? Whatever, let's just go on the game and see if this worked. I think it did work. We're gonna find out. Hopefully it did work. Please work. Blizzard, Blizzard. It worked. For the most part. Ish. Text. Like 5 over, right? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, I miss this music, man. Enable mature language filter. Oh. Oh, my keybinds didn't fucking switch over, man. Fuck. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, how do I... Where's it at? Shop? Oh, token. I just spent so much fucking money on this stupid company, man. There it is. Oh my god, my macros are not here. Oh no. Bye. slash run. I don't remember what it is because I gotta fucking Google all this shit. How UI scale run script. And it changed my UI scale while interface. UI frame scale script. No, not move anything. Piece of shit. Not arena frames. UI scaling on high resolution. Cancel UI. Wow.
Hey guys, before we get into the video, a quick shout out to my new sponsor, Exit Lag. So if you guys don't know Exit Lag, it's a program designed to help also bind these scripts to my Arcane Intellect buff.
Focus frame spill bar set scale. Okay, does he have this? Run buff set scale 1.1. Run C nameplate set name.
Because you have to reapply it every time you log in, and since I'm buffing before arenas, it's just a good way to do it on the same bind. But yeah, I'll leave these scripts in the description below. So, and then because I have to help with my awareness, I also have a script to make my friendly nameplates smaller, which I like to enable so I don't get confused with enemy nameplates. And also I like having them smaller because it takes that space. I can kind of use them as markers. And then because I have big debuffs enabled for nameplates, I can also see what CC my teammates are in on their nameplates, which is really nice.
Yeah, but I don't like... Okay. Is it going to be in the description? The scripts? Okay, I want everything on here except that. So I'm going to take this. And we're going to get rid of this. This is stupid. I don't care about this. Oh my god, I gotta redo all my binds though. Combat? The fuck?
What do you need?
What is this UI, man? Freaking Omnibar, dude. All right. We'll lock that for now. We'll set that up later. Oh, fucking A. I have so many things to test and do. I got battleground enemies to do. This is the default. Tell me. All right, we'll start with threat plates. Show Blizzard nameplates for neutral and enemy units. Blizzard nameplates. Classic. Clarified by enemy class. The level. Background. Um. Oh, I think this is the shit that.
I don't have a target. I need a target. I don't have a target.
Yeah, that's fine. We can leave that the way that is.
I need a target.
Alright, I think that's it. Alright, that add-on's done. Next add-on. Yeah, we might as well do sexy map now. Behavior warning. Click here to read message. Recent communication behavior is not in line with miscommunication. Have been reported multiple times. Please. Oh God! Shut the fuck up. All right, there's the faded. All right. Lock the mini map. Do we want to scale it up one? .2. Okay. Now we lock the mini map. All right, we're done with that. S Arena. Test. Okay, this is gonna have to do a lot with slash run focus frame set scale do yep. All right. Is that where I want to be? Or is it here? It's here, right? Pretty sure. Okay. All right, so S Arena's done. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. Omni CD. Visibility. Arena, dungeons. Outdoor zones. Arena. Test. Position right. No. We want them on the left. You know, it would be helpful if I went ahead and set up my raid profiles. Arena and 5-mans. Keep groups together. Display power bars, display stats. Do not display the border. We want that like that. Save. Interface, add-ons. Arena, we want the position to the left. And for dungeons, we want the position to the left. In outdoor zones, we're gonna copy arena. Yep. Perfect. And then that, and then dungeons, general, show player, and extra bars. Arena. Group finder enabled. Dungeons, position, and red bar. Actually don't care about this at all, so okay, and then that's done. Oops. Interface. All right, what do we have left here? This we don't want. You know, showing the progression on tools. We don't care about that. You know, enable sending enchantment reminder. Best enchant. Okay. Good old mics. Enable blizzard damage, blizzard healing. Current profile. Master fonts. We want Fritz. Fritz. We want thick. Thick. Save. Scroll areas. Incoming, outgoing. Configure scroll areas. Static. We want this offset to, I think it's negative 400, or is it 500? Might be. I think it's 500. All right. All right, save, and then events.
Ha ha ha, knew it. bought a new ACCT, huh?
I had an extra account apparently, and I didn't know about it. I just reactivated it. It cost me $15. Apparently, you can have 8 accounts under one email.
That's what's up.
I'm too bored. I have to, man.
Bunch of idiots, Blizzard.
I'm under the same email.
Guess they don't care if Yopori willing to pay.
Oh no, it's a scam, dude. They had a nice little message on my screen here when I logged on saying that to watch my behavior. So that just proves to me that this is just a money grab for them and it works.
LMFAO.
It's a money grab. It's literally a money grab. All right, incoming. Oh,
money grab ASF.
Oh, 100%. Toggle all.
That's all Blizzard has been doing with WoW for years now.
Pretty much.
Reskinning the same game.
All right, so we're done setting up that. We're almost done. We're gonna play the game here soon. I promise. I promise. Leatrix Plus. Slash. What do I need to do on Leatrix Plus? Actually, wait a minute. Before we go to Leatrix Plus, Uber, we want focus name inside, target name inside. We don't want the Griffins. I guess that's it. We already did threat plates. We already did sexy map. We already did S Arena. We don't need to do these. We did this. We did Omnibar. We did this. We did mics. Leatrix. We don't need to do anything. Well, let's save and reload really quick. Chris, you should come play. LTP. There we go. Automation. Sell junk, repair automatically. Chat. Or is it text? No, it's not text. Is it interface? You'll be able to customize your minimap. Show cooldowns. Show borders. Show player chain. I wish I can do this. System maybe? Faster auto loot. Where's the chat thing? Table. Universal group. If check raid chat and instance chat will both be colored blue to match the default party chat color. What? Is it not a thing on here? Frames. Last colored frames. Not on here. What the hell? Maybe it just does it on retail now? Not that I care, really. I actually more care for it on TBC than retail. Alright, so that's done. What else is next? Matrix Plus is done. Gladiator low, so we don't need about that. Friends colors and diminishing. Do we want to fuck with this? Maybe. Yeah, we definitely do. I don't want those there. So now I need a line up. Toggle test mode. Move frame. And then we want to make them a little bit bigger, right? Because that's a little too small. Layer. Frame size, frame padding. No, there's a scale thing somewhere, is there not? Oh. Am I tripping? It's not the size of the icons, the padding between all the active icons, frame padding, except the padding.
You ever lick dick?
Never. You?
You do? Good God.
No, I said never.
Disgusting ASF.
Yeah, you're retarded.
You disgusting mofo or.
My OCD is gonna
Getting
drive
your
me
butthole
crazy.
licked. Licking dick. Christ. What's next?
Okay, I got it. And then we just need to increase the scale on that.
You going to lick dick while getting tongued down from the rear?
Chris, shut the fuck up. Fucking fruitcake.
Sha ha 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 ha.
Layer 31.
Ha 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 ha.
Jesus Christ.
Ha 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 ha.
Holy fuck!
Ha 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 ha.
$32. Target is
Penis 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 penis.
something you don't have. We know. Jesus fucking Lordy Christ.
I'm dying.
I bet you are. You having fun over there? Fucking 2-year-old.
My cheeks hurt.
Big debuffs. This is the fucking one. Okay. Toggle test mode. Yes. We don't want this shit.
Oh shit.
Nameplates.
I just had phone sex.
That's pathetic. Okay. Congrats. Fuck.
You ever had phone SE? X.
God. No.
You ever had phone sex with a Jamaican midget?
Hard no. We know you have, though, and you're going to tell us all about it. Can't wait.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That bitch had video chat on.
Cool. All right, slash line.
She was twirling on this pole, but really behind the scenes it was an industrial size commercial fan blowing at 8,000 RPMs and her hanging on for dear life.
That's cool, man.
And I pretended my dick was hard. And she'd swing around and around. With
you
her tongue out.
spin me right round, baby, right round. Round.
So fast it's like it's constantly on my dick.
Yeah, I bet, dude.
And I cami. All over the wall. Came.
Yeah, I bet. I don't deny. I believe you. I definitely believe you.
Shot myself in the eye.
Mm-hmm. Not sure if that's anything to brag about, but you know.
Yeah. It's so small it points straight up to MYT chin. When it's hard. Just staring at me.
Health bar. Name.
Like a one-eye cyclops looking ass, ugly looking ass.
Roll icon. Enable roll icons. Oh yeah, we want roll icons. Cone icon. No, we don't give a fuck about that. Target indicator.
You have any extra skin from your circumcision on your dick?
What is wrong with you, Chris? Are you okay? You talk about like dicks and balls.
Leftovers.
And... You sure you're not gay, man?
Super FKN homosexual. Flaming.
Okay.
LMFAO, I love the way the AI says that.
The way that... Yeah.
Super fucking homosexual.
Trinkets, yes, we want to enable trinkets. Racials, that's fine. Spec?
Flaming.
I guess we can keep spec this time. DR tracking, we don't care about DR tracking. Auras. Buffs and debuffs.
Flaming flamingos, 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 flaming.
Yeah. My ears are bleeding, thanks. Toggle test mode animation.
Flamin' flamingos flinging food for fogs. 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 Flamin' F.
You done? Get it all out of your system?
Just testing it out.
Cool. Alright, I think we can play the game now. Pretty sure. Okay. Oh, nope, we can't. Just kidding. The bigger problem. Fucking macros.
Seems the right keybinds actually won't morph the AI voice into an actual tangible being made of energized aluminum materials. Like we theorized on Reddit.
Remember all my keybinds? I think it's this.
You ever
this,
fuck a duck?
This. No, you ever fuck a goat?
Yes.
I believe you. Alright, hold on a second. Interface.
Yes. Fucking goats is fun, 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 yes. Fucking goats is fun.
How fun. Okay.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Okay. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, and then I don't think these are anything. I think on the bottom I have this as E and Shift E. And then over here is Shift D. And then this is R. Shift R. All right, I think that's all my keybinds. I'm pretty sure. Pretty positive. I think we got it. I think we got it.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Steady shot. We need to make a start attack steady shot macro. Oh, nope. Nope, nope. I'm forgetting one final keybind. Really important one, too. Is it multi-action bar or is it action bar? Extra action buttons. Special action. Extra action. That's not it. Previous action bar. Next action bar. Action page. I think that's it. Oh. We're gonna spin. Okay. Okay, dude. There we go. Now we make a macro. Macro. BM Huntard. New. Steady shots. Oh my god, my caps lock's on. Steady shot. Shot. Show. Tooltip. Slash art attack. Slash cast. Steady. Hot. Alright, let's see if it works. It does! Get wrecked! Wrecked. Combat? I don't like that. Interface? What is that? Names? Always show nameplates. Thank you. Ooh, girl.
I need a target. I don't have a target. I need a target.
Why do you need a target for new? Oh wow, that's just a DPS increase like cray cray. What does steady shot even do?
I don't have a target.
Okay, this needs to go away. Take debuffs, toggle test mode. Jesus. Raid frames, uniframes, raid frames, dispel PC, others, dispellable PvE, dispellable roots, other roots, interrupts. Mind games. Okay. Oh, I have to get all new weak auras too. Flash line. Settings. No. I have all these? I just spent all that money for no reason? Fuck.
Can get refund.
Dude, Hunter is fucking broken, man. Dude, this one-shot shit. Going to get disengaged and aspect of the cheetah and all the cool things. Spin clip. Aims the target, reducing movement speed for 50.
It's too far away.
Oh.
Strength and honor.
Well, put on this gear for now.
Inventory is full.
Damn it. Guess it doesn't matter at this level.
Strength and honor. For the Horde, Loktar.
Alright, hold on a second. What am I wearing? Oh my god, I gotta do that keybind too, man. Minimap zoom in. That's not what I wanted to press, damn it. Is it a movement? It's not movement, it's an action. Did they remove it from the game? Why would they do that? Huh, I don't see it in here anywhere. It's whatever, I guess, but... Oh, there it is. I don't care about. All right. Crit haste. This gives haste. I need to go to the auction house and sell that. But kill scorpids. So this is new. Physical damage, but while moving. These quests are still kind of sort of all the same. Disengage.
Blood and thunder. Brawl Hall. I hope you win. Speak, friend. that kind of orc.
You're not that kind of orc.
It's not ready yet. I need a target.
Auto shot, arcane shot, steady shot.
I don't have a target. I need to get closer.
Dismiss goes there. Tame goes here for now. Beast Lord we don't care about. Revive Pet goes here. Fin Pet goes here. Feed Pet, we don't feed pets in this game anymore. Now we have to run in and run out. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I got a boar. Got a boar. Apparently I can get this guy to 60 right away. Wonder if I should just do that. Oh. I need to check my money because I've been spending way too much. Boosting another race when I unlock your heritage armor set. Oh, I don't care about that. Dollars. Fuck.
Well met. Welcome to the ice. Scourge has seemed restless since the sky shattered. It's our job to keep an eye on them. In the meantime, let's make sure your combat skills are sharp. Say the word, and we'll begin.
Alright, that's cool. Freedom. Alright.